Hi, welcome to the World Silver Gods YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to discuss the silver coinage of Sweden. Now, Sweden isn't what pops in most people's minds as a huge, massive economy, but there's a lot more Swedish silver coinage out there than you might think at first glance. And I don't know if it's my area or what, but I seem to come across a significant amount of it. The thing about Swedish coinage is it's very small. So if you're not really super into like tiny little fractional pieces of silver and relatively low finenesses, you may not find that Swedish coinage is your best, your most favorite investment vehicle. But I buy it all, and if it's silver, I'm all on it at a good price, of course. But really quick, I'll just throw the Swedish silver coinage out there. These are 10 ore silver coins. They're very small, and they are actually 0.4 fineness. All Swedish silver coins that I'm going to discuss in this video is 0.4 fine, 40% fine, and most of it is beginning during World War II and ending in the late 60s, mid to late 60s. These 10 ore silver coinages are again, 0.4 silver, and they're made from 1942 to 1962. Okay, Swedish silver coinage is kind of tricky in that there's a couple of gaps where before World War I they had silver coinage, and then during the 20s they didn't, and then during World War II they did again, and then after the 60s they didn't. So I don't want to boggle your mind. It's confusing to me as well. But these are probably the most commonly encountered ones. They made a surprising number of all Swedish coinage in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And those are the 10 ore coins. These are 25 ore coins. Again, they're very small. They are 0.4 fine. These are 50 ore coins, and there's two different styles. One's a little earlier, this is a little later. And on 25 ore coinages, they're all 0.4 fine, and the years that you're most likely going to encounter are 1943 to 1961. On 50 ore coins, it's the exact same. 0.4 fine, and the mintages are from 1943 to 1961. Next we have the kroner, the Swedish kroner. These were made from 1942 to 1968. Although not all 1968 kroners are silver, they're pretty easy to tell because they still do have somewhat of a silver sounding tone, but it can be really tricky. So if you're not a really good silver toner, you're not really good at discerning what's silver and what's not, you might want to avoid some of the Swedish coins because their 0.4 fineness is a pretty low fineness for any circulating coinage. So these are kind of a little bit more for the, I guess this is like advanced foreign silver. But nevertheless, they are silver, and again, these are made from 1942 to 1968. They're about the size of a quarter, and they are 0.4 fine. I do not have any, but there are also 2 kroner coins, and they're twice the size of this, and they are also 0.4 fine. And they are from 1942 to 1966. So worth throwing out there. I mean, if you come across them, this is so tiny that I don't even have a dollar amount in my head, but you're probably thinking about maybe 50 cents or 20 cents for the amount of silver in this coin. But I love it all, and this is definitely something that you should check out if you are looking through a junk foreign coin bin and you see these coins, especially the kroners. There's still a significant amount of silver that you probably want to look into. So that is Swedish silver coinage. Thanks a lot.